right? So I'm just developing these methods, these return type methods. And so we created, let's go and call them here. So get account created header. And in the constant space, that title we have already, that header name we already stored. So constants dot your account created header. That's it. That's so easy. Okay. Same way you do that. So the other one. So get account created success message, right? We're looking for success message. And this one, so this I can just put success message. See that's how you can, what is the change to get account created? So saved what? I think it's not saved. Okay, now it is fine. Okay, so the message verification is done. Now we need to click on continue button. So let's do click on continue button. Log.info. And continue button. So registration page object dot, click on that continue button also we didn't develop. So let's go and develop this. So account created breadcrumb. This one, this method we need to develop. So we didn't develop that. Account created continue button. Click on contact us. Here, click account has been created, continue button. So this one I was talking about. So let's call that. That's it. So, but you have to know which method you created. If you don't know, you cannot call that. So make sure you have that method. Okay. So what method you are developing also, you need to understand. And then wait for my account page. Wait for my account page. Account page dot, wait for page load. That's it. So you can add a try catch block for this. For example, this account creation failed. So how can you do that? So that I can refer here, just surround with a try catch block. Saying that, so account creation has failed. I'll simply say that account creation failed. Log.info. So account creation failed. Okay. So that's all about with the faker data, how to do. So that's a first test case we can write. Same way, second test case. Test case 2 is, so register an account with Excel data. So let's store some data, register an account. So register an account with the Excel data. So you need to store the data in the Excel sheet. So I'm going to put all your details or some details, whatever the details. If you want, I'll take otherwise previous details. And same way, but you have to use a data provider annotation. Okay. So I'll just remove this. I don't need this. Maybe log out, you can keep it. Okay. So we don't need it. So just data provider we need to use, because we need to first store the data in the Excel sheet, and from Excel sheet you read to your data provider. Data provider, you pass it to a test method. So that's a entire process. So again, so all the data, so getting data from Excel sheet is, it's from, so you have to make sure you have to give all the parameters in this test method. So in the Excel sheet, what are all the parameters are there? Those you can keep it in this, so as a parameters, and remaining thing you can set it. You can set it, or you can use a faker data class also. So let's go and see some data. I'll just use this same data, whatever we have created previously. If you want, we can change it. Okay. So it will be there under SRC data, this one. Let's go here. How to go to that folder? So click on this. It will go to that file location. So you can just use this same format. You can create the data. Okay. So this is the data. So you can give whatever first name, last name, telephone, password, subscribe. So we are just passing a few data. Remaining I'm going to use from faker. Okay. Remaining I'm going to use faker data. Okay. So let's go and utilize. Otherwise, just change this data. Okay. Just change. We'll save it as a in our branch, in our so project. So where is that our data? You need to get that. So you right click on our project. So this is the March one, right? And now you right click here, properties, go to the location. So this is the area I need to save it. So I'll go to SRC test resources data. So here no data is there. So I'll save in this file. So in this location, I'll save it. So can you give your data? We'll save it. Okay. First save it. Okay. First save it. So what is the location? This is the location. Have to go to the location, C drive, Eclipse workspace, open card, this one, SRC, test, resources, data. Here I'm going to show, save it. So can you give some of your names, okay? Your mobile numbers. I can just put Lavanya. So what is the surname, last name? Lavanya?
VUIVURU.
Is it correct?
Yes, sir. URU. VUYYURU.
So just give me phone number.
314
Mm-hmm.
793 9780. 9780.
Okay. So password we are giving. Okay. Password I'll just give random. Okay. This is your no.
Yeah.
I'll just give Lavanya. Okay.
Mm.
So subscribe you want. Next. Gayatri. So what is the second last name?
Sorry, sir.
Hmm?
Sorry, AFADI.
AFA na?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
ADI.
ASADI.
The phone number?
98
Hmm.
49
49.
06
Hmm?
06
0 6 hmm. 5
92
hmm?
9286.
9286.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just give Shravani CH. So what is your phone number?
630
Hmm.
45
Okay.
67
Mm-hmm.
238 238.
Okay. Okay. So last. Who else want to give one more? Anybody is there? Otherwise, we'll remove this. Hmm. Hmm. Just removing. Okay. Okay. So 3 iterations. Okay. 3 sets of data we are generating. So that's it. Maybe this one we can just format it.
The 5 is not there, sir.
Hmm?
One number is extra in the 5. You can remove 5, sir.
1 3 6.
Gayatri, sir.
Gayatri.
Gayatri.
Yes,
Okay.
5 is not there.
This one.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. So let's keep that and move on to the. So we stored the data in the XLSX format. Okay. This data we need to give it to our test case. So how to read? So we already seen Excel how to read data from Excel sheets, right? Excel utils. This is the one. Get test data method you need to call. So you need to give the path. You need to give the sheet name. So what is the sheet name? You have to give it. So let's see what is the sheet name. So the sheet name we have given just register. Okay, this is the sheet name. So register and the path. This is the path you have to give. So let's call that in the data provider annotation. So just give this data provider annotation at the rate. So data provider. First, I'm reading the data. Okay. So what I'm doing, first I'm reading the data from Excel sheet to my test case. How to do that? So you can use a data provider annotation to read the data. So this is not a void method. It is an object to two-dimensional array. Object two-dimensional array, Excel data, parenthesis. So you just import it. So object to two-dimensional array. So data equal to new Excel utils. So you have to give Excel utils. So import this Excel utils. dom.give open card that. Okay. Then get test data. So you give the file path. So the file path we already specified in the constants. Constants dot. So test data file path. So make sure that is the same path. You also we will confirm. Constants dot register sheet name. So register sheet name. So just add throws declaration. That's it. Return the data. So return the data. But make sure this path is same or not. SRC test resources data. So open cart app test data. So that's the file name. Open cart app test data. So that's cool. It's same. It's the same. And then so the sheet name also register. See, I just kept it. So the sheet name I declared a constants. So I'm consuming that. So now registration. So we just read that I need to supply to my so data provider equal to so Excel data. So Excel data. Okay. But you need to call all these methods. Okay. So you need to call all this. But parameters, we need all the parameters. So what are all the parameters? In the Excel sheet, what are all the parameters are there? Those parameters. String. So what are all the parameters we declared in the Excel sheet? String F name, string L name. So I'm just giving randomly string L name, string email, right? Email we didn't give.
Telephone.
So email we didn't give, telephone we have given.
Yes.
So whatever you specified in the Excel sheet, those only you provide here. String password we have given. Password. String. Subscribe also. Subscribe yes or no, we are defining there. So these are the parameters we have given there. Let's move over this one. So registering an account with Excel data. Okay. So then email, we can generate the email. So you can generate the email, whatever email you want. So I'll generate the email, random email, string email. So value equal to WebDriver factory. Dot. So random string. So you just, so we have a method already. For this method, I can append my own @ gmail.com. Or the random string it is generating, I'm storing here. So then all this enter personal details, everything you can copy paste. Maybe you can just try it out everything here. Okay, postal book. Maybe I can do it later. I can just surround with a try catch block. So here you have to change F name N capital. You have to give that. That's why I differentiated. Okay, I differentiated so that it will be easy. So this email val I need to pass it here. So telephone T capital. So faker data is a lowercase and this one I have given uppercase. Fax I'm getting from there. And personal set address details I'm getting from there. Address 1, address 2, city, postcode, country, state I'm getting from there. And password, but I'm getting from, so I'm not using this one, okay? I'm not using, because I'm using password of this one. This password I'm using. So this password. Okay. And subscribe also, you pass subscribe. So you're passing subscribe, right? Subscribe. Okay. So that's all done. Click on continue button. And we're done. So account creation failed. Same way, you can just try something. So that's all about registration test case. This is again data-driven testing. You are reading from Excel sheet and supplying to your test method. So that's both I have shown how to generate a faker data, how to store in the Excel sheet, and Excel sheet to your test method, how you are supplying. So again, data provider we are using. This is called data-driven testing. So data-driven testing we call this. Yeah. So that's it. Registration also done. We'll include and tomorrow we'll run this. And one more test case is pending. That is last one, product detail space. So we'll finish that. And maybe by Wednesday we'll wind up this complete. So WebDriver. I'll just show you how to run on Jenkins also. Then we can
Okay,
wait. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
okay,
Sir.
thank you.